I've always found that bluegrass is a really accessible music. Not too many people out there say, I hate bluegrass, but most people say, yeah, I like bluegrass. And it's appealing to people of all ages. Kids love it, older people love it. It's not loud. I feel like it's just a really nice, pleasant music for a festival that everybody can enjoy. When I first moved to Austin about 10 years ago, I was just learning how to play guitar, and I had this sort of pipe dream about being in a band one day. I soon connected with some other musicians, one of which was a banjo player from North Carolina, and he kind of introduced me to bluegrass, and the more I learned about the music, the more I really liked it, and I found that it suited my voice and the style of music that I enjoyed playing, so that's kind of how the Lost Pines was born. When we first formed the band, I was actually working on a landscaping crew, and we had a job at the Hyatt Lost Pines Resort. My job was digging holes and planting trees and all that, and I thought it sounded like a pretty nice bluegrass sounding name, and did some research. Nobody else had stolen it yet as a band name, so I stole it. When I mention Farmgrass to just about anyone and I tell them what we're doing, basically using music and community events to bring visibility to farmers and the issues farmers have specifically with health and medical emergencies, everybody just says, that's a no-brainer. I want to be part of this. And so through Farmgrass, people really get to have more of an idea of who these farmers actually are and what their needs are, and everybody feels like supporting them is a great thing, so why not get on board? My name is Talia Bryce, and I am from originally New York City, but I've lived in Austin for 10 years, and I run a nonprofit called Farmgrass. So we always had a dream to start our own festival, and I happen to have some wonderful friends, the Simmons family, who own a farm in Niederwald, which is near Lockhart, and they had always been trying to get the Lost Pines to come play at their farm, and they'd mentioned it enough times that I finally said, all right, let's figure out a way for the Lost Pines to come here and play on your farm and make it a big deal. And that turned into, well, let's have 2 bands, let's have 3 bands, let's have 5 bands, and let's make it a festival, and we'll call it Farmgrass. And let's donate the proceeds to an emergency medical fund for farmers, and we did that in 2014 for the first time. The first year we raised $5,400 for the Emergency Medical Fund, which was a lot considering we had never done anything like this before. Farmers work really hard. They're probably the hardest working profession out there, and they provide such a vital need. If we don't have farmers, we don't have food. A lot of farmers don't have insurance or don't have the ability to pay deductibles, and if they get sick or injured, they can't continue farming. And I'm just really glad that Farmgrass exists and that we can help farmers that are in need. In addition to the festival, which is our biggest event of the year, we also needed to have another event that would help raise money for the costs of the festival and also bring awareness to what we're doing. We had an idea to have a fundraising dinner, and a lot of nonprofits do these gala events where people come and there's an auction and there's food, but we really wanted to make it an immersive event where people got to actually communicate and get to know the farmers who are growing the food that they're eating. So we had all of the food donated from Farmhouse Delivery, which is a distribution company that sources from local farms. We had Odd Duck, which is a great local restaurant that really sources a lot from local farms, prepare all the food. And we had farmers at the event staged at each table, so all the guests get to sit with the farmers and get to know them, get to see the faces of the people that are actually being helped by Farmgrass. Farm to Feast was held at Tillery Place, which is a beautiful outdoor open space in a historic pecan grove in East Austin. I was absolutely overjoyed that all of these people came together to make this magical evening happen. Not only did the Odd Duck chefs come up with the concept of a goat roast barbecue for our Farm to Feast event, but they showed up and cooked the entire meal for us on site. The community really rallied around the farmers, and through donations and our auctioneer, we were able to raise close to $30,000 at Farm to Feast.
I feel like it's kind of a hero to me. It's the restaurant that supports the small farmers. It's that kind of beacon in the hard times of trying to buy cheap produce versus quality produce. I got up this morning and I was here at 4:30 a.m. Started smoking this goat. Right before that, we brined it for 2 days and then dried it for one, dry rubbed it for a whole day, and then smoked it for 12 hours. We try to only deal with excellent products, and we know that the excellent products come from the local farmers, the ones who go above and beyond and care about what they do every day. They don't take shortcuts. They stay out in the fields longer if it means that they're going to get a better yield or a better product, and that's what we care about. Odd Duck is here to support those farmers and to let them know, like, you know, keep on doing what you're doing. We're behind you.
Everyone in Austin loves live music, and if you can harness that to bring an important message to those people, why not? We started this because we're musicians and we love to play music for people, and we were trying to find a way to have our music do some good. When I first moved to Austin and started the Lost Pines Band, I had no idea that 10 years later we would still be playing music for people and helping farmers. We have seen the community come together in such a great way to support local farmers, and we can only hope that in the future we can do even more with everyone's support.